Happy Tuesday. I am so excited today. I was just telling some of the people on the Zoom before the Zoom. I had a great day yesterday. It was kind of a whirlwind weekend with NLA and then the regional and then spending the Sunday with Caroline. And then yesterday I got on the road. I went to Newport Beach. I got to have some time with Anna Camp, and then I went on to Temecula, and I got to spend time with Janet and Natalia and Breeze, and oh my gosh, Charlene, and oh my gosh, who else was there? We had a great time, and so I just am very grateful for that. So today, as in every day, I talk about gratitude because it really helps my day start. And then, of course, I go into my affirmations, and these are the affirmations that are just kind of generic affirmations, but I think they work just as well. And so if you're not doing affirmations yet and you want to, these are some of examples of how you can, start your day off very positive. Okay, so I was very excited because on the Epic call on Sunday, Ala went through this report on, we talked about how they're going to be purging the system, okay, on the 13th. And so this is a report that specifically shows you in your business, who's pretty much going to get purged, okay? So it's a great list for you to kind of look at and see, who you might want to contact, who that may not be aware of this. Some people don't read their emails. And if you're concerned about them getting purged out of the system, definitely look at this list that you can download for your own benefit and call people. So this list gives you the phone number. It kind of tells you, that they haven't been active or whatever. So that purge is definitely happening. And I know people are going to say, I had no idea, but I do want you guys to know that the company has sent out 3 or 4 emails basically talking about this. They've talked about it on the corporate call. They've talked about it on the NMD call. They talked about it on the Epic call. So this is just our way of trying to get the information out there. I just want to remind everybody about week 2. Last week we set up our RRPs personally. We set up our RRPs with some people on our team. We're helping everybody to get 3 or 4 qualified this week in NLC. And as a group, if we're doing this all together, it's really powerful. It's going to create a lot of synergy, and it's going to create customers and brand partners. It already has. And I want to remind everybody again, if you're just joining us for the first time, that May 1st is our wellness, health and wellness launch. And so that's what we're kind of talking about with our customers and our brand partners to really, make sure everybody understands the benefits and leverage that you can use by really explaining how being on the ground floor of a brand new product launch is pretty exciting. And you can use that to your advantage and really, market everybody in a whole new space. This was our last night. I wanted to show you the picture. It was super fun. We all got around the table and we got out our calendars and we all scheduled RRPs for the last 2 weeks of the month or last 3 weeks of the month, and everybody participated. There was we laughed a lot. We told stories on what we're doing, what we're up to. So it was a great mastermind meeting, and Janet hosted it, and I wanted her to just kind of share for just 1 minute, 2 minutes, because I know she's at work before we get to our training, just getting everybody together and what that was about. So Janet, are you there? I don't know if you're there, Janet. Are you there, Janet?
Now I am.
Okay.
Hey, you have to hit the mute button, the unmute button. So yeah, I'm super excited. It was so fun having everybody over. I don't know if any of you have known, but we moved recently to Temecula. So it was so fun to have everybody at the house for the first time and share Annie driving all the way out from, Santa Clarita. That's amazing. But I just love that the team is so committed, and it's all about the RRPs. I've been doing this a while, as most of you know, and just getting back to the basics, just doing what it takes and getting the parties, sharing the stories, and being excited about where Miriam's going, but even what we currently have, we have the best opportunity in the world. So just super excited, really humbled, and very, very, very looking forward to a great future.
Thanks, Janet. It was great to see all of you.
Yep.
It was awesome. And
it was.
Georgie, yeah. So, okay. So, thank you, Janet. Have a great day at work. And thank you for getting on this morning. I just want to remind everybody about St. Louis. You know, it was on the Facebook yesterday. They had sort of a sale on tickets. So, you know, now's the time to be making your plans, helping your people make their plans to get everybody there. We are going to have such an amazing time there, and it's a way for us out. You know, we only get together that way once a year. So this is the time to really plan for this. Not only for your business, but I'll tell you, for just yourself. It's a great place to just enjoy yourself, meet up with a bunch of people all over the world now, and really meet and network people that you may have known about or whatever, and that you go meet them. So I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for all of you to be involved. And of course, Epic is going to have some events there as well, which is the team that we're on. So we definitely want to get our plans made for that. Okay, I'm super excited that one of our mastermind participants here in the morning, Lisa Vaziri, is going to be training with us. And we were just at the NLA, which is the Miriam Leadership Academy, and we learned a lot of things about a lot of things. And so one of them is that Lisa is going to be talking about is market party etiquette. And it's great that she's going to be doing that because she actually runs a market party. And I really was so grateful that she wanted to speak to that because she runs a great market party and she always is, you know, she does it right. So I'm going to I'm going to get myself out of the way. I'm going to let Lisa Vaziri, who's one of my dearest friends who I met through Miriam a couple of years ago. Her and her husband own a wellness anti-aging clinic. They are awesome people. They have really built this business intentionally. I love their friendship. We love our wine together. And I'm going to turn it over to you, Lisa. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Annie. It's such a pleasure to be on this journey with you and Robert and everybody that's on this Zoom and just really, I love this. And as you know, Fred and I, we own a wellness center in Woodland Hills, and not only have I attended many market parties, but we also host market parties there. And when we first built the clinic, we were just brand new in the business with Miriam. But we could see the direction of where our lives were going to go with Miriam, and we could envision having market parties there. So for any of you who have attended a market party in our clinic or who have seen pictures, you know how big our lobby is. And that's very unusual for a clinic setting to have such a large lobby. But we love the Miriam rhythm. We love being able to help grow this business for everybody, for all of us. So I just wanted to share some information on market party etiquette because the market parties are getting bigger. I think we're all getting much more focused and much more intentional on what we're doing. So I just wanted to share some tips. You guys are all leaders. This isn't anything that you don't already know, but you can take this back to your team. So, you know, you always want to arrive early, have a great attitude, be excited. You bring the energy. You know, whoever the host is, whoever the expert is, they're bringing the information, but really it's you as participants, as brand partners that are bringing the energy. Talk to the guests, use form, you know, family, occupation, recreation, and motivation. Be social. This is what this business is all about. We fit it into the nooks and crannies of our lives, and other people that are watching should see that's all we do. We just talk to people. We just share. And really another thing is be careful when you're approaching another brand partner's guest. Just be very mindful of that. If you know the brand partner, you kind of get a feel for whether it's okay to approach their guest or not. But be friendly with each other is my point, is just be friendly with each other. And if a guest, if a brand partner doesn't want you talking to their guest, you kind of get that feeling, but we can all be nice to each other. And definitely, the very first thing we want to do is turn our phone off. Turn off anything that's going to make noise or cause distraction. Be in your seats, be excited, dress professionally. All of you guys always look really nice, from pictures that I see and people that attend our market party. But really, we are a reflection of the company, and we don't want other people looking at us to think we're slobs. You don't have to come in a suit and tie, of course. That's not our business, but you definitely want to dress professionally and look nice, During the market party, always make sure that your guests are sitting up front. They're getting the bulk of the information, so they need to be sitting up front, and then we can be sitting behind them. Pay attention, just like you would at a RRP. You want to lean forward. Don't text. Don't do anything that's going to be distracting to the brand partners, to the host, to the expert, and definitely you don't want to distract the guest. And participate, like I said, bring the energy. Nod, laugh, raise your hand. Oh my gosh, Susan, I know you're on here. You are the queen of the woohoo. Keep guests focused on the presentation. Again, that goes back to don't cause any distractions. And if there are children in the room, please make sure that they are quiet, that they are controlled. I have children. I know how difficult it can be sometimes. It's not a place for babies. Again, it's going to cause a distraction. And really just, if you can, either, keep your kids in another room. We have other rooms that children can come and sit in. But anyway, you guys get the gist of that. Something that we did during the NLA, which is so important, is practicing our testimonial with a timer. And we all practiced with each other, and we got to critique each other. But really, the most important thing was the timer. So keep it to 30 seconds and smile as you're doing your testimonial. The only thing that you need to share is your name, your background, and your occupation, and any accomplishments. I earned my iPad. I earned my Lexus. I've been on all these fabulous trips. And what does Miriam mean to you? And really practice, practice, practice. And I know that this is something that we've done on the Mastermind group. Annie has really talked about it, and I'm sure that we'll be talking about it some more. But really just practice your testimonial. And here are some do nots. Don't interact with the room. You're just up there to give your testimonial. Don't close the room, meaning don't, thank the room, don't thank the speaker. This is your 30-second testimonial, and just stick to these. That's all you need to be talking about is your name, your background, your accomplishments, and what Miriam means to you. Don't talk about a timeline. I remember right now, people are so trained on this and so aware of this, the brand partners and the leaders. I remember a time when people would get up and say, I earned my Lexus in 14 days, and da-da-da, and you could hear people gasp in the audience. And it sets this unrealistic expectation. We don't want people to have an unrealistic expectation of a short time. However, we want people to see success, and that's why we ask the SDs to come up, SDs and above, to come up and give their brief testimonial, so that the people that are looking at this as a business, and even the brand partners, can see the success can be found in a part-time, spare time business for all of us. After the event closes, don't stand up. This is such a great point. Turn your chair and ask your guest or ask other people, what did you like best? Because when you stand up, if you have a guest there that's interested, they're going to stand up, and then they're going to be, subconsciously prompted to thinking, oh my gosh, it's time to leave. But instead, if you turn your chair and you ask them, what did you like best? You're starting that conversation and the opportunity then to take them up to the speaker, take them to another exposure. Take them and introduce them to the speaker, introduce them to other leaders that are in the room, and really get prepared, come prepared with your enrollment forms, because if they want to be a brand partner or a customer, you have your forms there ready to go. So these all just feed into each other. And guests always have the priority to meet the speaker. Brand partners, really, we need to be aware of this and stand back and not linger. It's not social hour for us. We're all there intentionally for business, to grow our business. That's why the hosts have offered, brought their time to prepare everything for this event. That's why the speaker is there. So just make sure that your guests always have the opportunity first to talk to the speaker, then the brand partners can go. And thank the host. Be a gracious guest. Your team will follow. Events take time, planning, and thought. Now, how many times have we said, oh my gosh, where's our market party? We have an amazing events calendar in our back office. I pulled up a screenshot just for the next few days, and there are so many events that are happening. Here are some flyers. You know, we have so many events. The hosts of these events are not only putting in their time to bring in the speakers, to be there early to make sure that everything is working properly, the slides are there, but they're also putting together these beautiful flyers that we can send out. And as you know, on Thursday night, Teresa Walbrink is presenting for us in our clinic. So bring your guests. There are times when you need the market party, and there are times when the market party needs you. And there are many times that I have not felt like getting up and going out, but when I did, I was so happy that I went because I was able to help somebody else. And there are times where I've taken a guest, and I'm so glad that one of you has been there to talk to them. And it's also one of our core commitments. It keeps you plugged in and connected, and it helps you get to know other brand partners and leaders in the community. And it creates that community. So definitely be aware of this. What you do duplicates. And thank you so much for listening to my little training here on market party etiquette. If anybody has a question, please unmute yourself. And thank you so much.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Lisa, because that was an awesome presentation on market parties. And I love what you said about, you know, the market party needs you and you need the market party. That should be a real indicator of why we should all, you know, be attending and supporting our local market parties around where we live. And I just really, really appreciate this training. It was awesome. Thank you so much. You should unshare so we can see everybody and they can ask you questions. There you go.
All right.
Anybody have questions or comments for Lisa? Great job, Lisa.
Thank you. Any questions? All right.
So
You did such an awesome job. Nobody has questions. It was great. Thank you, Lisa.
We have nothing to ask. It was so amazing.
I just want to say this.
Say woohoo!
To put on a market party,
Woohoo!
I have to tell you is definitely, there is work involved with that. There is planning involved. And so, you know, if you're thinking about doing a market party or you've done a market party in the past, you know that, you know, we really do. We used to have a market party here in Valencia. You know, we're looking to do that again because when the one started up in San Fernando Valley, it was on the same day. And so we wanted to direct everybody for the support of the market party. But one of the things that, you know, I love about Lisa's market party is that, you know, they do, first of all, they don't charge, which is really nice. So everybody can come there and they have a place to bring a guest. It's a very professional setting. It's a very warm setting. It's very inviting. And, you know, they always have just a wonderful speaker there. And so to coordinate that, it's not that it's a lot of work, but it does take time. And Lisa is a master at it. I know Randy's doing them now with Gilbert and Marlou. And so if you're thinking about doing one, you know, ask them what they're up to. Ask people who have done them because I think they're necessary. If there isn't one in your area, you might want to start small and start over if you've done one before. I think they're necessary for a certain amount of people, you know, that you want to bring into kind of a meeting setting. But anyway, I just really appreciate your training today, Lisa. It was awesome. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you go out there, get NLC qualified, help somebody else do the same thing. And let's make sure we're booking parties every day. Okay, guys. Thank you so much.
Lisa and Annie.
Thank you. That was great.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Annie.
Thank you, Lisa.
Great job, Lisa. Thank you.
Thank you.